welcome back to TimberBorn and episode 39, and this is the penultimate episode of this series. I am going to stop at episode 40, wherever we end up. I feel like we've kind of conquered this map, so yeah, I'm not going to keep playing. I feel like taking on something fresh, and we're not going to be doing it anymore with the power plant. It is running, it is doing its thing, so we'll check back occasionally, make sure nothing needs tweaking, but I want to do some other things. So we're quickly going to check in on Roanoke. They seem to have a reasonable supply of food. We seem to have quite a lot of unemployed beavers suddenly, so let's get another farmer going. Let's get the hauling post up and running, because that'll help. Get a few more beavers in here. That's probably a good idea. Get the builder's hut going again. Do we need to get the mine going? It feels like we do actually. So let's get that going as well. And suddenly we have used up most of our beavers. That's cute. Yeah, so that's all going again. Hopefully there is enough land there. And they've got 100 odd potatoes, and there's what, 30 beavers, so it's actually only a day's worth of food for them. So maybe that's me problem. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe we should be swapping some of these sunflowers for more potatoes, because the sunflowers don't really do very much in terms of nutritional value per plot of land. You only get 2 sunflowers every 5 days. So let's do that. Let's swap these over and get the game going properly. Get some proper speed going on. We'll replace half of those with potatoes. So that should help these guys out. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. They're okay for wood at the moment, so I need to worry about that. They're still importing the dirt. They are still importing the dirt, so they'll keep working on that little job. But yeah, I guess we'll just have to keep checking on those guys, make sure they're doing okay. Is there a little bit of they made their choice? Maybe. Actually, there's a whole load of farm land here that they could be potato farming. So let's just throw in a few more bits of potato. Get that up to full numbers of potatoes, and yeah, see if that helps out. See if that helps out at all. Kind of feel like it would be good to maybe clear some of those dead trees out. I don't know. Kind of like it if you were dealing with all these blooming sunflowers. Let's just do one more sweep over this with trying to plant potatoes. There, a few more in, and we'll come back in a bit. So let's get over here and see what we need to be working on, really. I mean, happiness-wise, it's quite a lot happiness-wise. I don't have any books over here. That's interesting. That won't help. It's an explosives plant. So both of our printing presses are working on punch cards for the bots by the looks of things. If we go there, we don't really have much paper either, so yeah. I'm wondering what about this district? How's this district doing for... This district also doesn't have paper or many books. But it does have 43 spare bots, so let's get some more bots working first. And I think we're going to expand our book printing empire. So all the farmhouse is done, all the explosives factories are done. Fluid dumps we might as well leave because at the moment anyway. Foresters, yeah, let's do those. Gatherer flags don't really feel like they're worth it. Grills, yeah, we should do those. And those, and then if we start doing hauling posts, that will eat them up quite quickly. So let's do a couple of those. Got 13 more. Let's do one more hauling post. And then get 2 lumber mills, and we've got one more then. So do the other paper mill. That makes sense. So now in this district, we've only got 41 beavers working, and we've got a lot of beavers doing not very much. And we've got a nice little area here, so I'm going to throw in... Let's think. Let's have a look at their well-being. So, could we put in a dance hall here, maybe? Maybe we do. Dance hall doesn't need to be on ground, though, whereas the agora does. So, let's do that instead. And that needs extract, so let's put them a little extract tank there. Set to obtain. And then I'm going to put a lantern and a shrub either side to get a bit of that boost going on as well. Kind of feel like we could maybe terraform most of the rest of this area. I could find the right button to press. Come on. Finish saving. Thank you. Yeah, I feel like we could quite safely terraform this area. We'll need a path so that the beavers can get to it. We kind of need a path anyway, so yeah, let's let them work on that, and we'll put a bit more well-being stuff in here as well. I think that'll be good. I think that'll be good. Over here, how are we doing now? Because we were struggling a bit for bots over here. It's picking up. I'm going to swap one more of our chassis plants over to be heads temporarily, so that gets going. Otherwise, I mean, we've got catalyst, we're making paper here. We've got a decent supply of punch cards here, so are we exporting punch cards to both districts, or are we importing them? We're importing them. Are we making punch cards in this district? We are, so we probably shouldn't be importing them. So stop that, and let's in fact export punch cards to both districts. Yep. Manage distribution. Cards. Thank you. And then I think that over here. Do we need so much explosives production at this point? I don't think we do. So what I'm thinking, just wondering if there's somewhere I could tuck another paper mill. Maybe if we got rid of one of these plank workshops. We could go up, actually. We could go up. Let's go. Go along here. We could go wood. Paper mill. We'll do 2 more paper mills. Like that. Then I think we could maybe get to printing presses. No, we can't. Can we fit printing presses where we've got explosive plants? Right, yeah, I think they're the same size. I don't think we need those anymore, so I prioritise that. And, well, isn't that a good thing to do? We're replacing explosives plants with bookshops. I know. Isn't that a good thing to do? We'll go books and lots in both. And yeah, that'll be okay. And once they're going, we'll then tell them to export that. And hopefully that'll help out a little bit. How's our farm doing over here? Pretty good. It's all oak trees. Yep. We could do with, when I look in the food, we short grilled chestnuts over here. And here we are not grilled chestnuts there. How many chestnuts do we have? We have lots. So manage distribution, food. We are supposed to be importing chestnuts. Are we not grilling them? Let's go into here, go to grills. That would be an oversight, wouldn't it? We need another grill. What a noob. Right, where can we build a grill at this point? Oh, we could do grilled chestnuts down here, couldn't we? It's almost like a nice food. You've been to the temple, you've had your mud bath, you get your grilled chestnuts. Yeah, I like that idea. What we're going to do is we're going to extend the path a little bit. I'm going to put a little bit of dynamite there, and we're going to put in a couple of warehouses. You're going to be a bot. That will help with that. Cool. Right. How are we doing over here? They are extending that terrain out. No space for bad water or explosives. Okay. Fair enough. Maybe we just delete those then. Yep, and then I'm going to prioritize building all of these bits so that they actually happen. Cool. Good stuff. It's really weird being back playing in this bit of the map. Very weird. Right. That is now empty, so what we could do is we could delete you, and then we could just rebuild that on top. Do we really need to, though? I go in to this district, if I could remember that. We've got 4 builders' huts. That's probably enough at this point in that district. Probably enough. Yeah, I think it's enough. I don't think we're going to be tackling any major building projects in that area anymore, so this seems to be running okay. Okay, wow, they've got so many of those built. We probably want to top that up a tad because it's getting a little bit low. And we can, once most of that's built, we can drastically reduce the number of builders we've got as well. So why don't we have any prioritize you? Why don't we have any dirt over here? We don't have any, I know why. Because some idiot turned off all of his dirt excavators. That'd be why. That'd be why. Right, detonate. And what we're going to do is we're going to do storage. It's warehouse. 1, 2. You're going to be for chestnuts. You're going to be for grilled chestnuts. And because we want it to look nice, we're going to put a roof across the 2 of them. Look at that. Lovely. And hopefully that will help out with things, with their food well-being. So, well-being's kind of where we're at now, I guess, actually, because that platform's there. Dance hall. Can I squeeze that in if I fill that platform out? So I need to make it 1 wider, I think. We do that. Come on. Even this save's getting a little bit clunky. We can do that. Looks like we need to extend that a little bit to get those. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. So our printing presses are now starting to run. So, and the paper mill exists. So let's start exporting books. Books. There we go. Start exporting you, and I think then probably we should maybe start making some over here as well. And this area would work, wouldn't it? Particularly if we used bots to do it. There's power there. So, and we could just bring power up. Especially if I just move the path over 1 more. We could do that. We snake the path. We can snake the path that way. Do that. Just like that. No, gives us some options, and then we would want wood. We want a paper mill. Do 2 paper mills? Yeah, let's do 2 paper mills. We are going to need to extend this a bit, and then we could do a couple of printing presses there, and we'd be good, I think. And maybe the better option actually means I don't need the massive path that I've done. Would be to go tunnel through to the back like that. And we're going to need to bring more bots over, but we're currently a bit short, so that's okay. Yeah, if we did that, and then I want to do wood printing presses there, so we don't need that row. Do power. There we go. Round the corner and up the back like that, and then that should power everything. So I prioritize those. They should hopefully get built before they build those printing presses. Excellent. Jobs are good, and that's running. That's running. Chestnuts are coming over and being grilled. So if we look now, people have most of their food. We could do with more campfires. So we have got this bit of this kind of well-being area. And what I could do is I could drop down a staircase here and run a path along the back, and we could put in a few more campfires here. Nope, not like that. Like this. There we go. A few more campfires. That'll do the job. We do need a few more rooftop terraces as well, I think. How high is that? That's a single, isn't it? So let's throw in a few more platforms along there. We can't do that, so well-being. There we go. Lovely job. What we can do is let's put a couple of contemplation spots there. Perfect. That's going in. That's going in. And they're in. How are we doing over here? Yeah, that seems about right. Over here, do I need to readjust my bot production now? We're 13. Yeah, if I put it back now to what it should be. So limbs, heads, chassis. So you should be chassis, and that should be okay. Now that should just run, he says confidently. Wow, we are filling up those. So we're going to have 2.8 million power stored. Oh, that needs to be shut again. Let's close that. So if we look in here now, all of those batteries are built and filling. That's ridiculous. Oh, we aren't going to have a power problem ever again, are we? I think now we should probably start to get rid of some of this stuff. So I'm going to set all of these stores over here to empty. And we'll start to withdraw from this area, I think. I think that seems like a good idea to me, and we can focus on doing stuff in the main area. So you need to be books. We need some log storage. Perfect. Medium pile for logs. We should have everything else for them to be able to just distribute this around colony. So, yep. That should work, I believe. I wonder if it's worth me putting for kind of ease of pathing for everyone, for the beavers. Putting that in and hooking that up there. Maybe even there as well. Let's destroy you. Do a ladder there. Path. Path. Just because it would give them options for getting around, I think it might just be more sensible. Come on. Come on, path. There we go. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I think that's a good idea. Right, back over here. Getting that built. So do I have dirt? No. Assume too far from a district. Ah. That would help. That would help. They should get going on building that stuff now as well. Yeah, so as soon as that over here, we're going to put a brief cut in here to get power up. And then we can think about putting in some of the good well-being stuff for these guys. I think that'd be good. I think that'd be good. I'm kind of curious as to... Just check these. So that's 97%, 99%, 95%. Yeah, so they are good. I wonder if we're getting to the limit of our bot production capability. It's possible. It's possible. So we'll see. We'll just keep an eye on things. It would be really nice if we could get a few more. We probably don't need 9 bots working in there, to be honest. Not sure why I went that nuts with that one. Let's check what I did with the one over here, which I can't see for some reason. There. I really don't think we need that many in there either. So, right. How are we doing over here? So once these are empty, we'll get them deleted. Try and get everything picked up as well. I think I'm going to delete a bunch of these builders' huts. Yeah. Are we out of biofuel? We're quite low on biofuel. But not in general. But we are on catalyst. Okay, that's interesting. So, catalyst production. So we seem to be low on maple syrup. So up here. We have maple syrup. Let's make sure you're prioritized and prioritized by haulers. Maybe we need another tapper shack. The way we could do that is we could make a floating tapper shack. We could do something like that. The wood, isn't it? Yeah. Like that. And see if that helps. two of them working on it. And then over here, how are you out of maple syrup when there are trees covered in maple syrup? I think maybe the same, but we just need to double up on the tapper shacks. Right, let's high prioritize building you. And then maybe the same, we do another one over here. Maybe there's just not enough tappers tapping. Which is entirely possible. We might also need to move some beavers across, but we don't have any beds over here, so that's... Where could we build more housing? We could build more housing there, couldn't we? Do that. Housing. Well, we suddenly got beaver. We've got bots coming free, I guess, because we deleted a load of stuff. Yeah, we've got 15 free bots in this district now, so we should go check on Roanoke as well. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12. No, I want that to be... I want that to be beavers, because it's quite a long way away, so we've got 12 left. Excuse me. 8 left. Only farms that aren't 5, 2. There we go. That should have, yeah, that's sorted it. We've actually got a few spare bots still, so I'm going to put those in the tappers and hopefully that will sort it. Let's go check on these guys. Plant crops, potatoes. They've now got a much better food supply, which is good. It's good. In general, our scrap metal supply is still not great, but we do have 1,000 metal beams, so maybe it's not a problem. Right, over here, we've run out of space for gears. We can fix that probably. Planks, logs, so let's put in... it's one of these we need, isn't it? So let's do storage. Large warehouse for gears. Hopefully our catalyst supply will be improving soon. We can get all of this maple syrup harvested. I need to prioritize that by haulers as well. Not a huge problem, but it's a slight frustration. Let's wrap you up for now. You're nearly built, so that should allow those to be tidied up. The logs are being emptied slowly. I guess the gears can't be yet. Okay, that's looking pretty good. That is working nicely now. We are good for lumber. I'm very confused by this maple syrup thing. I'm assuming it is purely that we just don't have enough tappers. Or didn't have enough. And they've got behind. Maybe. Let's go have a look over in this district. So if I open this up, yeah. There's maple syrup in the trees. So maybe I need a lot more tapper shacks than I thought I did. What about if I go down here? All of this is mostly done, I think. So does this district have... Not really. Interesting. Very interesting. Cool. That's mostly built. This is where I was going to cut the power connection. So let's very quickly do that. Let's get that built as quickly as we can, please, beavers. All the dance hall's done. Cool. That's popular. That's popular. We're kind of low on wet fur bonuses. So maybe we need to do something about that over here. Might need to tackle that. What I'm thinking is I want to put in a Ferris wheel because I think they do really big hits in well-being. And the carousel, I guess. The carousel is, yeah, maybe we do a Ferris wheel. Not put that in the best place, have I? I want to put Ferris wheel there. I would want to put that there, so let's put one there. High priority, and then we'd want to put a top on it as a high priority as well, and a straight power connection as a not high priority. Let's make that a lower priority. And then maybe we build let's build a couple of those. So let's do that. And put power between them. And then we'll do a carousel there. Yeah. And we can do power like that. I think that'd be cool. I think that'd be cool. Power thing is reconnected. We're going to lose those, which I'm not worried about. What are we doing over here for bot numbers now? We're getting there ever so slowly. Ever so slowly. Wow, have they actually pumped all of that out? Almost. Almost. Right, over here. They are still emptying that. That's been emptied, so that can go. I think that can go. And those. Yeah. How are we doing now for maple syrup? Have we cleared these trees? We have. Good. Well, obviously, I just didn't have enough maple syrup dudes. These are looking much better. How are they getting on with terraforming this in? Hey, they might have even finished this by the time we end. But, you know, we're good. We're good. We're up to 44 average well-being, and that's with these guys down at 18. What could we do to make them happier? They've not got any wet fur bonuses. Is there a way we could get them a wet fur bonus easily? We could delete the shrub. We could build them a shower. And we could maybe, could we fit, can they get, if they can get to the shrub, we could build the shrub there. Shrubbery. We don't need that anymore. Yeah, we'll see if they'll build that. We'll get them to medium prioritize it. Right, back over here. Get rid of those again. They're getting kind of ridiculous. Knew that was going to happen. Need to delete you so that you can do that. Then we can do that. Right. And then they can work on building all of those. Cool. Is there anything we need to do in this district? No. I guess we could put another bot in the mine. Somehow I don't think they're working. That's okay. So they're now running at pretty good efficiency. We could probably support another bot assembler in here now. So let's do that. Because I am wondering if we're at the limit of our assembly capacity. So let's put that in. The same down here, actually. Are we? No, we're not really stockpiling. We're actually really low on limbs. So let's just have a look at our. It's running at 90% efficiency. 92, 97. Yeah, they're working. They're just using them. So, I guess if we're going to really, I don't think we really need to push the bots hard. If we're going to, and I'm interested in your comments below on that, if we're going to build the extra 240 bots that we need, we're going to need to up the bot production. not just rely on getting more bots. So, books. Are we producing enough books now? No. Is the short answer. But that's okay. Anyway, I think I am going to leave this one here. So a bit of a focus on well-being today and getting a few things going slightly better. It'd been nice if we had these done actually. They're just a bit low on some of the resources that they need. So, and they're probably they're using a lot of the same resources. So, does this district have those resources? Not really. Not really. So that's okay. This is empty, so this can go. So I feel now that these can all go. Let's get all of this cleared up, please, beeves. You can probably be emptied. They're coming from the other district to get it. Sneaky. And I think equally now, we really don't need all of you. No, let's high prioritize picking you up. That's been emptied already, so let's do that. Let's high prioritize you as well. And then let's just have a quick look now. So we now have 10 builders huts. That's global. I want district 1. We've still got 3 builders huts. And 8 hauling posts. So we're still pretty good in this district considering we're not doing any mega building projects. We still need to get this sorted. So obviously the number of water dumps we have is not enough for this. But I think next time we need to have a little look at that. Or maybe it's because this has all dried out. Yeah, it's because this has dried out. So I guess what we actually need to do is get making this bigger. So probably what I actually want to do is not do that or that. Probably want to have a path that comes along here so that we can actually fill in all of the explosives to here and do that. And yeah, we need to start blasting this away. I can get to most of that, so we'll place all of that as well. And yeah, if we notch this corner out, that will increase the usable volume. Because that's partly why that's dried out, I think. We can't keep pumping water into it. We're up to 49 well-being. Yeah, that's a job that we now need to get done. Because you can't pump the water you don't have. It's true. It's true. It's a thing. Does that need to be there? It doesn't. It's not there for a reason. Don't know if I can get to that at all. Not yet. No. Yeah, we'll start cutting this back. That's going to increase the amount of water we can store at the depth we can pump by quite a lot if we can cut all the way back to where this power line is, which is kind of where the edge of the water tank is. So that seems like a good idea to me. Let's detonate that. If I detonate that, they can get to that then. Can they reach? They can. Yep. Awesome. Cool. I'm guessing actually they can get those from above. So let's fill all of that in. Let's have a little explosion before we finish, hey? Because it's going to be pretty quick placing explosives. 50 well-being. Are they getting those built over here? Yep. Yep, they are. Yep, they did. Excellent. And those are in. So let's delete some of this. Put that in there. We can explode that. And those. And place the single explosives there that we need to place. Yeah, I'm not doing another layer of those. That would just be crazy. We'll just make it so that we can store more water at the depth that we can pump. And I did start doing this, and then I obviously got distracted. So but that's quite a lot of volume in this corner. So I don't know whether it would be better to blast down and build a vertical staircase and then work our way that way, or do it this way. I'm not sure, because we're going to end up building quite a lot of mini staircases. I might do a hybrid. I might do a hybrid version, because we're going to have to delete the staircase to put that in, and then to be able to do the next layer. So I might, yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But I do know we're going to blow this up. As soon as our friend comes with the explosives. So there we go. And we'll just do it from the middle with a nice little explosion. There we go. See, I need to put another set of doubles down there at some point and just keep working our way through. Anyway, thanks for watching, folks. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, click the like button. As I said, one more video on here and we're going to call it a day. So anything you'd like to try and see me get done in the last video, stick it below, and see you next time.